Have you already given up on your goals? National Quitters Day falls on the second Friday of every January. And if you haven't heard of National Quitters Day, it's a day when many people abandon their New Year's goals just 2 weeks into the year. If that sounds like you, or if you're already thinking about giving up on your goals, then this video is definitely for you. Today, I'm sharing 3 things in 2025 for you to remember to keep your goals alive. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is POP, which stands for Progress Over Perfection. Typically, when you visualize your goal, you're thinking about the flawless execution of this goal. All of a sudden, you're where you want to be. And you certainly want to lean into the outcome. That's the point of having a goal. But what happens when things don't go the way that you expect them to go? It's not about the flawless execution. It's more about taking consistent action toward that goal, really leaning into the process. And one way to lean into the process is to celebrate small victories. I always talk about celebrating every win, celebrate every victory, no matter how big or small, and take those successes in stride. On the flip side, when you don't have significant victories, take that in stride as well. It's a part of your journey. So remember, as you go towards your goal, it's a part of your journey. Progress does count. So progress over perfection. Second, I talked about setbacks. Setbacks do not erase the progress that you've made. All right. Again, it's all a part of your journey. A bad day doesn't cancel out your effort. I always talk about be aware of your attitude early on in the day. If your day is not starting off the way that you would like for it to start off, don't turn that moment into a mountain. Don't allow that bad moment or that off moment determine the outcome of your entire day. One thing I used to do is I would lean into that little moment that I wasn't liking, and it would be the smallest of a moment, something that didn't need to be blown out of proportion, and all of a sudden I'm having a bad day. You start to look for other things to not go right. So if you do have a moment or even a misstep in the process, don't allow that to defeat the effort, right? In fact, use setbacks as feedback, not defeat, okay? Because you are still going strong, and this is just a small part of your journey. So setbacks are a part of the process. You're going to have some missteps here and there. No one's perfect. Again, avoid leaning into flawless execution. That's going to be rare if it happens, and it doesn't typically happen consistently because we're human. The third thing I want you to be aware of in 2025 is words are energy. Okay, so really be mindful of how you speak to yourself. I'm really focused on I am statements. What am I saying after I am? One thing that I've been learning, I've been listening to a lot of Neville Goddard recently, and you really want to avoid saying things like I am trying or I am hoping, because it's going to take away from your desired outcome. Because it's like, for me, I'm thinking about grind. I'm on the grind. Grind is a lot of friction. So I'm really looking at taking those types of words out of my vocabulary, specifically when I'm talking to myself, because self-talk matters. When I say words are energy, my guy Dak, we were talking recently, and he was talking about the 4 agreements. And one of the 4 agreements is be impeccable with your word. So personally, I'm really thinking about what I'm saying. I'm really being my best or biggest supporter. And when I have moments of doubt, I actually allow those moments to process, and I write it down, and I'll say, I'm currently having a moment of doubt, but I understand that this will pass. This is a part of my journey, and I am on my way to greatness. I'm on my way to completing my goal. I'm on my way to seeing my vision through. So lean into action. That's a really good way to defeat those moments of doubt. Like, keep going, acknowledge it, but also follow it up with something positive. So if you like this video, leave a like here or comment. What are some things that you're thinking about to keep your goals alive? What are some things that you're doing to keep your goals alive in 2025? The Art of Being Freed, we're dropping new videos every Friday. Go ahead and share this with your people. Next week, we're going to be talking about how to reinvent yourself in 2025. World's changing, world's different. We're going to lean into how to be and find your best self in this new year. Until next week, this is your boy Freed with the Art of Being Freed, and I will see you soon. Peace.